Well, I say, I am so glad to see you. And you.
And you.
And you. And you and you. Those boxes right there. Oh,
Hello,
no, sorry.
Brian and Emily.
There.
Morning.
Yeah, wrong side.
Morning.
All right, it is January the 9th. Okay, so I think now everything is back.
Yes.
Because the kids are back, people are back.
Yes.
It's holidays
going,
official.
yes.
Right? Yes.
See ya. And they're not happy about it. They're mad.
You say they're mad?
They're so mad. Are your kids happy to go back to school?
Yeah.
Oh, mine are like,
Well, the middle one was happy, the older one was and then the little one was like, So, yeah, it's kind of a mix, I guess.
2 out of 3 ain't bad,
Yeah, I
right?
guess, yeah.
Well,
so
that's kind of that's a Monday for everybody.
Totally.
Us included.
Yeah. Brian, are you sporting new glasses?
You noticed.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Very-
Oh, thank you very
All
much.
the better to see you with?
Yes, I can now see. I can now see. Is that what you guys look like? Oh, wow.
Do you know what? I got new contact lenses the other day, and you didn't say
We
anything.
didn't notice? Oh, we should have noticed. We really should have. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting in that we need to note this from Tim, that he notices when Brian gets new glasses, but doesn't notice when we get our hair done. So.
No, I do notice, but
Yeah, he does.
I say it improperly, Emily. I'm like, did you get your hair done? Rather than, oh, your hair looks great.
Did you get your hair done?
Did you get your hair
There's a
done?
certain way you have to say it. Yeah, that's right. That's
My
right.
phrasing is always
That's
wrong.
right.
Is that new?
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it.
You need to work on that.
Always got to start with, it looks great, is it new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They look great, Brian. Are they new?
Yes, Tim, they are.
There
Thank
we
you for
go.
noticing.
All right, there we go.
Okay, that's done.
Temperature's a little cooler to start this Monday.
Yeah, we were.
Time for our first chit-chat of the week with Emily.
Okay, I say. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you guys too. Hope you had a good weekend. It is no surprise, a lot of people did go to the movies this weekend, and Avatar: The Way of Water from Canadian filmmaker James Cameron brought in another $45 million this weekend, making it #1 at the box office for a 4th straight week.
Or is like, have they made their money back
Globally?
yet? No, they made their money back yet?
No, not yet. Almost. They're super close. Like it's at
close.
1.7 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to see that Tom Hanks one too, because
Same.
it's based on a really, really good novel.
Yeah.
And they changed the name of it. It's A Man Called Otto. The book is called A Man Called Ove, because nobody knows how to pronounce the guy's name.
And you've read
Right.
it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
Really good.
do you always find that the book is just so much better than the movie, though?
But I don't know. A Tom Hanks movie is always good.
I know, and he's so different. He's giving a really different character in this movie, which I think will get. Megan, what a weird concept of a movie. The girl's parents pass away, and she is given this robot to keep her company, and it ends up being this psycho killer robot.
say.
Like, oh,
Chucky 2.0?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, rock icon Billy Idol was honored on Friday with a star on the Walk of Fame.
That's like that's what I know Billy Idol from is the wedding singer. I was just like, didn't know if anybody else would know that reference. You're just like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
cool.
so good.
I love Billy Idol. And then when he was on it, I'm like, right away, I'm like, that's Billy Idol.
Wedding singer with Adam Sandler. If
Yeah.
you don't know, it's a fantastic. That's
yeah.
good.
So good. And
Yeah.
you know, I wonder if he looks back on some of those videos and it's just like, man, what was going on with my hair then?
Oh,
but
no,
then you
still
look at him now,
still looks the
it's
same. Looks awesome.
He
looks
looks
awesome.
the same. Oh, congratulations, Billy Idol. And a year after their mighty fall, the battered 80-year-old Golden Globes, they are back on NBC.
Who is hosting
Or the year
it?
before.
Who is? Oh, I know.
What's his name?
It's a
It's not
comedian.
Trevor-
It's Carmichael.
It is. It's
Carmichael.
Carmichael.
What's his first? He's a comedian.
Noah?
Something. No.
No.
Something Carmichael.
Yeah.
I saw a movie that's the Golden Globe nominated, The Fabelmans, over the weekend.
Oh,
And?
okay.
Very good.
Yeah?
Okay.
Very good. Liz and I watched it on Friday nights.
Wait, what's it about?
Yeah.
I feel like
it's
I've
it's
seen
the
it.
Steven Spielberg kind of like the story about his family and his upbringing.
I feel like I've seen it, but yeah, I
I've
don't
heard
remember.
very good things about that.
Very
I see
good.
that.
Are we talking Harry at some point today?
Of course we are.
Okay, because I watched it because I have some
Yeah,
takes.
we are definitely next hour, and I'll probably even talk about it again in the 8 o'clock
Yeah,
hour.
sure.
But yeah, Tim comes in and he's got his notes.
I got
on
mine.
his phone.
I was watching it, writing down notes last night.
Homework.
Doing my job for me. I like it.
All right, Brian, over to you, buddy.
Okay, 6:52 is the time. We're looking at
Get on in here. It's exactly 7 o'clock on your Monday morning. It is January the 9th, coming off a great weekend. I know you had a very busy weekend.
A weekend of culture for you.
Yes, we went to the
theater
as we welcome in Brian and Emily, because I brought Mom, took her to the city.
Yeah.
The show runs until this Sunday, and it's a true story about these fishermen in this small little village in England. That there was a music producer that discovered them when he was on vacation there, and then they went and they actually made an album and hit the charts. And they're called the Fisherman Friends.
It's a wonderful, wonderful story. It's a true story.
Have you seen it?
Well, no, I've seen the movie.
Oh, there's a movie, right?
Yeah, and it's
which town is it?
It's really wonderful.
It's Cornwall.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Like the fishing port. Oh, I know the town. The town's name is just evading me right now too. But it's a really, really cool story. So you just try to
Nice.
a lot of accents though. So you're trying to get all the beat. What are they saying? But it was.
And your nosebleed has stopped.
Yeah. Right.
See, in the movie, you have the closed captioning that helps you out with that. So,
Well, you get used to the closed captioning, right?
I like the closed captioning.
You know, so do I.
I'm like one of those
Yes,
people.
for accents. Yeah.
Totally. Or just
For
even
anything.
just even in general. Like when there's something on, I'm just like, then you get everything on there. You know what I mean? Just so much
agree.
easier to read. Okay. How are we doing, guys? Doing okay?
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Some issues on the roads this morning, Brian?
Oh, well, yes, we do. We do have some problems.
Joining you from the longest bar in Burlington, we are at Gametime Social. I am super excited to be here. Tom, tell me a little bit about the establishment.
Gametime Social is Burlington's home for food and fun.
Okay.
So we have really focused on our food and beverage program so that we have a better offering than your traditional bowling alley or arcade. We have a fresh inspired menu and an incredible beverage program. And then of course we have our fun.
Oh my gosh.
We have state-of-the-art arcade, 25,000 square feet of amusements with axe throwing, virtual reality ride, miniature bowling, karaoke, billiards, something for everybody from ages 3 to 93.
So you don't only, it's not only just for adults to, come and bring your friends and your buddies. It's for kids too. You can bring your children here. There's lots of stuff to entertain them. Maybe you just want to sit with your spouse or your friends and just have some drinks while the kids can come over here and play.
Exactly, yeah. And we can host groups of any size because of our space, and popular for any type of event you might want to have.
Oh my gosh, and you were telling me off camera that this is one of your newest games, correct?
Yes, this is Fast and Furious. It's our most popular video game at the moment right now. It's brand new. It moves a little bit. So to get started, you just have to tap your wristband here.
Okay, and this is something that you can get when you first get here, right? You get one of these wristbands?
You just go over to our games counter and load up with as many credits as you want.
Okay. Oh, starting.
Start.
Whoa, it really does move, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm a horrible driver. My son would be so disappointed in me right now, but also very jealous because this is super fun.
Okay.
Whoa. Takedown. Okay, so tell me about the virtual reality game that you have. Whoa.
So, the virtual reality game is a ride where you actually put on a headset.
Yep.
And it really feels like you're in the ride, and there's air blowing at you and movement, and
really,
you actually can get a little bit of a feeling in your stomach that you're, on a crazy roller coaster.
I'm getting a feeling in my stomach right now, Tom. I'm not lying.
Yeah, that's why this game is so popular.
It is
because
so fun.
It's moving like crazy, and
am I almost at the finish line?
Pretty close.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're beating me. No, okay. Tom and I are going to continue our game. I'll let you know how I fare at the end, but we've got lots more coming up on Morning Live. Oh no.
All about the Royals.
There's some stuff to chit-chat about, isn't there?
You've been waiting for this all morning, I think, a little bit.
I watched it. I was just like, I did actually write some notes. But I was watching it last night because it was something to see. So
there was something to see.
If you missed it,
Prince Harry defended his decision to publish a memoir that lays bare rifts inside Britain's royal family, saying it is an attempt to own my story after 38 years of spin and distortion by others. And I think that's very impactful for him and William, not in the tabloids, not as a royal family, but just as a family. That is going to cause a rift regardless of how famous you are when your parent takes on a new spouse. But that's huge.
But but then writing about it in a book and talking about it on international television.
I think a lot of people do that. A lot of celebrities do that. A lot of celebrities have that deep kind of rooted trauma of what their parents put them through growing up.
The first half of the interview was about him coming to terms with his mom dying.
And not being able to express it the way that he wanted to.
That he wanted, because he couldn't get emotional about it. So then he talks about, like, he went into, like, photos. He needed to see the photos of the accident. And, like, and there was people that were just like, you're not seeing, but he did see certain, because he wanted to get emotional, because he didn't get to the point where he felt, not that he didn't feel bad about it, but felt the way he should feel about his
that it was
mom.
okay to.
Well, I think you're allowed to feel it any way that you want to feel, right? He just didn't know that.
And then there's the brother stuff too. But I was watching it, and
I'm going to talk about the brother stuff coming up at 8:30.
Yeah.
So how did you feel watching it? Like,
I felt.
Are you happy you watched it?
I'm very happy I watched it. I thought, what a weird existence.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm like, somebody living in this world is something that I would never want. I really thought that he was talking directly to his family. That's what he was doing with it too. Because
100%.
Anderson talked, like, when was the last time you talked to your brother? When was the last time you talked to your dad? And he says, it's been a while. Like, he couldn't even remember the last time I talked. So I felt like a lot of it, he was talking directly to them.
Well, we'll see what they think. We'll see. We'll see what they think. I think they're going to have a lot of opinions on it, and I think there's going to be more to come.
But will we won't hear their opinions. I don't think.
We might.
You think so?
We might.
I don't think so.
think so either.
We
I
might.
think they'll just go, They'll have their opinions, but they won't say anything.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, coming up after 8 o'clock, do you have an air fryer?
I don't, but I want one.
I know, neither
No.
do I. None of us have an air fryer.
want
Okay,
one.
we're ramping up if you have one, with Chef Andrea Bucket back at the show. Great to have her in the canteen.
Right after the break, Oakville Milton Humane Society is back with probably the floofiest cat ready for a forever home.
Is that an official word?
Oh, it is, floofiest.
The floofiest cat.
Yes.
If you're celebrating a birthday today, turn it up, baby. Come on, Led Zeppelin guitarist Jimmy Page. Rago!
Well, I have played enough video games. I'm exhausted, but I've got my little card here, my little wristband, and I've accumulated points as I've been going here at Gametime Social. Now it's time to cash out. Serenity, what can I get with my points?
Well, first of all, can you just tap it there for me?
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so you have enough for the ukulele.
I love it! That is the cutest thing ever. So this is the redemption area where people can come after they've played, they can redeem their points. I know you've got tons of video games. What else do you guys have here?
So we also have bowling. Our bowling is located on the second floor.
Okay.
Along with pool, we have our karaoke rooms, which we can head over to now if you want to take a look.
Oh boy. Who wants to see us sing? We're gonna give it a shot. This is such a big space too.
It's huge. It's huge. It's a lot of fun. It's great on the weekends.
Yeah, you guys must be super busy. And do
Yeah.
people like mingle and kind of get social with each other, do you find?
Now, so yeah.
Yeah?
Back in the heat of the pandemic, not so much. But
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
really nice to see everything running the way that it should run.
Yeah, and you know, people, you've got the world's, imagine it was the world's, Burlington's longest bar.
Yes.
That's certainly something to be said. We're
Yes.
going to be trying some of the snacks, and we're going to be trying some of the drinks. The
Yes.
giant fruit bowl,
Yeah.
huge punch bowl that she was setting up looks so good, so make sure you stay tuned for that segment. I'm going to place my ukulele here. This is such a cozy little room.
It is, yeah. So we have two rooms. This is the large room. So we have large and small. We rent them out by the hour.
Okay.
So it's kind of nice to have a private karaoke area instead of having to do it in front of the entire restaurant. So these get pretty popular.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, we do a lot of birthdays. We'll add this on to their packages so they can kind of come in here with their
Oh,
friends.
that's such a good idea.
Yeah, so it's really good for the kids too.
I bet, yeah, my kids would love this. Well, I might like it more than the kids. Now, keep in mind, I am a horrible singer, but I'm ready whenever you are. You can take the girl part in this. This is Journey. Don't stop believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Oh, you're good.
She took the midnight train going anywhere.
I do love Glee. Just a city boy. Oh gosh, Luke is laughing at me. South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. happening live. You don't need to watch any of this, but that was a lot of fun. I feel like I'm a little famous right now.
I know.
So fun with the spotlight and everything. Thanks so much, Trinity. It was super fun.
Yeah.
All right, you can come here, do karaoke with all of your friends. You can bring your family. Kids love it too. Snacks. Lots more coming up. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard.
Oh, yay, it's Monday, said by nobody ever. So get on in here. Let's have some fun. It is January the
first day of
9th.
school for a lot of students and teachers.
Yeah,
as well.
so everybody kind of back at it after the holidays. And there's a story that we have coming up in the news, and I want to bring Brian and Emily in for this, because today in certain GO train stations, including the one in Hamilton, West Harbor, the trains are leaving a minute earlier.
The
No,
closing,
they're closing
no,
at
the
four.
doors are
closing
a minute
a
early.
minute earlier.
So, to make sure that the train leaves on time.
Right,
Yes.
but like I don't know, like the way the way I work is like down to the minute to make sure that I'm at work on
I
time.
think
And
a lot of people are like that, and it's causing delays. So they're trying to mitigate the delays by, okay, the train leaves when it says it's going to leave.
Yeah.
I'm the person on the train being like, why isn't everybody on the train already? It's supposed to be leaving.
So you're an early. Are you always early?
Well, I try to be.
Right. How are
But
you,
if-
Brian? With you?
Well,
like,
Brian is always early.
You're always early.
Well,
Yes.
not for GO trains. I'm not. Yeah.
No, I mean, just, I'm
I can't remember the last time I used a GO train.
I'm just saying in general.
But in general, yeah, I'm usually early. I usually
Yeah.
just give
I'm
myself
cutting it down to
enough
the
time.
wire.
Well, see, I am too, because I don't want to be late, but sometimes I don't want to be early, because then you're just kind of like twiddling your thumbs. You just kind of want to like walk right into something. You're like an appointment or whatever. So,
It's difficult to time it perfectly. Quite difficult. I'd rather be early than late, though.
Same.
Yeah.
I am on that ship for
I
sure.
think that's the case for anybody taking a GO train in certain areas that we'll talk about in the news, because you don't want to see
Yeah.
that GO train leaving
No.
because
there it
Oh,
goes.
yeah,
60 seconds. That's all you got.
then it's gone. All right, some issues on the roads for us this morning, Brian.
We've had some issues. Yeah, it's
After singing my heart out and embarrassing myself, I've decided that I want to redeem myself by playing more video games. Tom, how many games do you guys have in Game Time Social?
We have about 75 games, and a lot of them are brand new titles. We have Step Maniacs Dance Game, which is super fun. The Speed Nitro
yeah.
Trucks. Of course, the game we just played, Fast and the Furious.
Which I won, by the way. I just have to throw it out there because we thought you were going to take it at the end, but
Yeah,
I actually
she
did
beat
come
me
out
right
on
at the finish line. And then, of course, we have the classics, basketball and Mario Kart. And
Do you have Pac-Man?
we don't have Pac-Man, no. But
I just aged
we have
myself.
been discussing possibly having a retro arcade.
Oh, that'd be so fun. See, that's where
a
I
lot of
would
the
come
classic games,
and know how to play, Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Duck Hunt, Buck Hunter.
All right.
So this is Hot Shot,
Okay.
and it's full-size basketball.
Full size, like so I can pretend that I'm an actual NBA player?
Yeah, it's the free throw distance, basically. So you just tap to get started.
Ooh. Ah. Luke, I hope you're not shooting me. Go over and shoot Tom. I'm getting nothing but air balls.
It gives you an appreciation
gosh.
for the NBA players.
I have to jump in order to
missing
get it that
almost all
far.
of them.
Ugh. Have you scored anything? Oh my gosh, this game is so hard. Oh, yes!
Nice.
I got one out of like 400 there. Okay, so this is the type of place where you can not only bring your kids, but all your friends. I'm sure you can have big group parties here. Are you guys open 7 days a week?
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week. Perfect place for any type of event, birthday parties, corporate events, or you're just coming with your family.
I think it'd be fun for date night.
Yes, we actually have a pretty popular offering on Valentine's Day.
Oh, I
A little
bet.
bit more fun than just coming out and going for just a dinner. You can actually play and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, this is awesome. All right, we're gonna try some of the food and some of the beverages coming up. Woo! At Game Time Social. Don't go anywhere. I'm like out of breath from doing that. I don't know how the NBA players handle it. Woo!
Thank you, Brian.
Talking about what everybody else is talking about on today, and the people chit-chatting about this in their workplace as everybody heads back to work.
I think absolutely. Everyone's going to be talking about the book, which is released tomorrow. I've already ordered my copy on Amazon.
Did? Okay, so it worked for you, I guess.
Well, I think I would read it anyways, regardless. Yeah, like I'm, royal
Interested?
gossip. Yeah, sure, why not? Throw it at me. Now, his memoir, what we're talking about, Spare, explores his long-simmering resentment at the role of royal Spare, overshadowed by the heir, older brother. Prince William, of course. He talked about it last night on 60 Minutes. Oh, and I think a lot of people are going to be buying this book.
You're right, because that did come up a lot. Because also his mom came up a lot.
Yeah,
and
of course.
the emotions that he had with his mom, not able to get those emotions, and the relationship with his brother. He talked about like going to school and going to the same school with his brother for the first time, and his brother saying, "You don't know me. You don't know me.
You don't know
right?"
me.
And that's a little bit again back to like brotherly stuff.
Totally.
Yeah,
right?
That's normal.
That's normal brotherly
totally
stuff.
normal.
But there's scar tissue there. Between them.
But I think, again, like I said before, a lot of people are going to find what he says relatable. It's like those gossip magazines that are stars. They're just like us. They have that sibling rivalry. And yes, one of them could potentially be the king. But at the end of the day, they're still just brothers that fight and don't get along.
Yeah, but don't write books about the relationship that you had with your brother and the drama that you had with your brother.
Well, you talk about, your...
Yeah, like me and my brother fought all the time.
The golden boy.
The golden boy, yeah, you like all of that. And I got no scar tissue with that at all.
No, clearly none. None at all. But you're not writing a book about it, but you're broadcasted on television.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but like...
Right?
But
so what's the difference?
Well, I'm not making money off of it. Like, what's he putting a book out there?
Well, we don't know.
There's a lot of stuff there.
A lot of people are saying that they're hurting for money, and that's why they're doing all the stuff that they're doing: the Netflix series, the podcast, the interviews, the book, everything, because they don't have the money from the royals anymore.
A lot of it, I want to hear the other side. Like watching his side, we'll never hear the other side.
Yeah, you never know. We never thought we'd hear this. We never thought that he would come out of the royal family and leave altogether.
Well, it's because he's come out of the royal family, right? That we're hearing this.
Yeah,
I think.
But you never know. I mean, they're always evolving.
Not to that.
I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We're going to head back to Gametime Social, where all I did was stuff my face for a really good portion of this.
Okay.
It was good.
Well, Serenity, I have to say that I'm having a ton of fun here. We played some games. I beat Tom at the Fast and the Furious game, which I'm super proud, obviously, to say. I was awful at basketball. We rocked it in karaoke, so cheers to that.
Cheers.
Tell me a little bit about the food and beverages you guys have here.
So we have a wide menu here. On the table, we have a few of our most popular appetizers. The bruschetta is huge, amazing, very crowd-pleasing. Anything from tacos, burgers, pizza, a little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah.
In terms of drinks, a really fun one we have.
This is super cool.
Yeah, so this is our punch bowl.
Okay.
So our punches, we make them in-house, we keg them, and we actually have them on tap. So it's basically we have our punch bowl, we have a punch paddle, so you can choose 4 different kinds of punch. Or we do a single serve mason jar.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to try something. Which do you recommend that I try?
My favorite.
Yeah.
So the blue one, a beautiful color. It is our Coco Loco.
Do you turn loco after you drink it?
Yeah, I do.
Coco Loco.
Especially in the winter, it just brings me back to being on a beach. It's so amazing.
Does it taste like vacation?
It does.
I love drinks that taste like vacation. Oh yeah. Oh, that is beach written all over it. And what should I try in terms of the food?
The cheese fritters, they are amazing. So this is our secret recipe. They make this in-house from scratch. So they are cheese in the middle, and then we deep fry them up. They turn out so lovely.
Who doesn't love deep fried cheese?
I know.
Right?
And then you've got a nice marinara sauce and some pesto in there as well.
Okay, I'm going to try my hardest not to make a mess.
So good.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's my dinner 5 nights a week. So.
Kids menu?
Kids menu, yes, we do have a kids menu. So for the little ones, we have chicken fingers. They're only on our kids menu. We can do burgers, cheeseburgers. We have pasta, either tomato or butter, whatever they prefer.
That's amazing.
So there's something for pretty much every kid, no matter how picky they are.
And they can come, they can eat, they can run, they can play, they can eat, they can play.
Exactly, yeah. Our game staff, they do a really good job of just making sure if they're over there, they do their best to make sure they're safe, there's no concerns.
Awesome.
So it's really good for parents to get a little time off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, maybe I'll bring my kids here tonight. All right, thank you so much. We've had such a good time here today. Cheers.
Cheers.
Gametime Socials, place to be.